cheddar thieves. Drop your socks and grab your throttle. Confederate platform verified and locked. This one's all yours, Hardy.
Like a beacon, the combined power of the Simons reached out to the far corners of the Terra, and all that's a space anus. There's a space anus. The Zerg came out, they just destroyed everything right the fuck out of nowhere. And now we're in space.
I've picked up several dozen Protoss warships descending upon Tarsonis. They seem to be heading on a direct course to the primary Zerg hive.
If they engage the Zerg, the Confederates may escape. Commander, send Lieutenant Kerrigan with a strike force to engage the Protoss. Captain Rayner and General Duke will stay behind with the command ship.
First you sell out every person on this world to the Zerg. Then you ask us to go up against the Protoss. And you're gonna send Kerrigan down there with no backup?
I have absolute confidence in Kerrigan's ability to hold off the Protoss.
This is bullshit. Kerrigan, are you reading this?
I heard. I'm going down there.
I'm gonna take him out.
I can't back out on him now.
Funny. I never thought of you as anyone's martyr.
Oh, fucking snap.
This, Kerrigan. Look, I know about your past. I mean, I've heard the rumors. I know you were part of those experiments with the Zerg that Mengsk came and saved you. But you don't owe him this. Hell, I saved your butt plenty of times.
Jimmy, drop the knight in shining armor routine. That suits you sometimes. Just not now. I don't need to be rescued. I know what I'm doing. The Protoss are coming to destroy the entire planet, not just the Zerg. I know that because, well, I just know it. I am a ghost, remember? Once we've dealt with the Protoss, we can do something about the Zerg. Arcturus will come around. I know he will.
I'll be right, darling. Good hunting.
Welcome back to the Six Virgins show, where now it's still really fucking loud. It catches me off guard every time. Why? Okay, I don't know why it doesn't just save my fucking defaults when it's at a fucking manageable audio. Anyways, welcome back to the Six Virgins show, where we're at the sad hour because Kerrigan doesn't want to do it, but she has to do it anyways. And also, I'm just really sad. I'm recording this because managing the Six Virgins show is just an unnecessary tax on my life that just takes more and more out of me the longer I try to keep things together, and people can't do it, and then it causes me to pull my hair out, and all of it for what, fucking 39 subscribers now? But regardless, it makes some people happy, so maybe I'll keep going. Anyways, point of this mission, you got a Zerg base all behind you, and we have the Protoss, which we haven't fought up to this point. They're very mysterious, and oh god, what kind of amassed alien technology can they have amassed? And so we had to defend against both of them. However, we can't counterattack against Zerg, because if any of their buildings are destroyed, we just straight up lose. And also, the Protoss will take a couple pot shots at the Zerg too. They will have to go through our base for their land forces to get to the Zerg base. They won't ever bring a drop ship, for example, and try to drop some troops into the Zerg base without us knowing. However, they will send some air forces to try to put a cap on us. So, or on the Zerg, so fucking we gotta. And as you can see, the Zerg are absolute assholes about us defending them. We're trying to keep them from dying, and they're just like, eat them, their food. That's the sound of them eating. That's some of the sound of them eating us. We're gonna send Kerrigan to scout a little bit, and oh, they did not age well at all. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. That's a Protoss Zealot. It only has melee attacks, and apparently he looks like fucking Abe's Odyssey. A fucking gross amalgamation of old CGI fucking cinematic platformers. And now he's dead. Alright, cool. That was weird. He looked super strange. They looked better in low resolution. Oh my. I guess it's kind of like the civilians looking like skeletons. In this one, they looked better in the old one just because you couldn't quite tell what was going on. And when it's just in too much detail, it's like hyper realistic and not good. We're gonna continue having her scout, just like she's always been. She's very powerful against the Zerg. Theme of this mission is not against the Zerg, against the Protoss. Theme of this mission is to hold on, I'm gonna burp. Oh, that was a little bit of a burp. Oh, there was more. Theme of this mission is air superiority, because now we can build battle cruisers, the thing that Duke was in. We can't just, they're not all nearly as powerful as Duke, so just one can't do a whole lot of damage by itself. However, we have a bunch of them. We can surely rack up those numbers. I'm going to go ahead and start on our warpath towards that. We don't have gas yet, but while this is building, we can build some gas. I also want to get some bunkers and definitely some fire bats, because their primary attacker, the Protoss's primary attacker, the Zealot, has to get within melee range. So if we have some bunkers that have a fire bat and 3 Marines in it, then that'll be a pretty ideal defense against the Zealots. So the Marines can pepper them with fire, pepper them with bullets, while the
Not enough minerals.
while the when it gets up close, the fire bat can take them out. Our expansion is down here, but we can also just steal from the Protoss. There are 2 Protoss bases, one's down here, one's up here, and we're gonna have to deal with both of them. It's a total conquest map, except for the Zerg. Obviously, we can't kill the Zerg at all. Yeah. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like, Adjutant. I don't know who was building the Adjutant and decided, hey, let's make her really bitchy, because that's what you are. Yeah. Ha. I'm sorry, I've had a rough day. A rough day of contemplating my life and where it's at, and the spark that, because like the past couple of days I've really just been postulating about the future of Six Virgins and how just no matter how hard I try, I can't ever seem to find success on YouTube. Even though what I really want to do is use this platform to make people laugh, and I can't even get enough people to make it worth it, because it just causes me so much duress because of how stressful it is to try to keep everything together, and then getting stressed out when everything doesn't come together, because it doesn't, but just so often, and it's just infuriating how often I'm like, hey, let's record this, we're out of fucking Fire Emblem, and then everyone's like, oh no, we have exams and lives, and your dreams aren't as important as our personal endeavors, which I respect, because they're right. My dreams are not as important as their personal endeavors. And while I'm having all this existential crisis bullshit, I've been playing, the thing that been bringing me joy recently is that I play Fire Emblem on my phone. I've played all the GBA ones, and so I've been looking into fan games. I played The Last Promise, which is one of only 2, I believe, like just fully fleshed out fan campaigns for the GBA for Fire Emblem. And the other one is Requiem, and Requiem is a very difficult game, and I've been struggling with it for a while. I must have invested hours into it, and like not not hundreds of hours, at least 10 hours. I've put at least 10 hours in this fan game, because I kind of like the story, which is weird for a Fire Emblem game. Usually they just fall flat on their face, but I kind of like this one, the way it was, playing out. And it's also really hard, which typically I don't like in a fan game, because they mistake quality for just gut-wrenching difficulty. But I don't know, in this case it kind of felt like a challenge after coming off of the GBA games. Like, even the notorious most difficult GBA Fire Emblem game, I just breezed past with no real conflict at all. Fire Emblem 6, it's really hard and designed in kind of a bullshit way, and I was expecting a lot of resistance from it. I just didn't receive it. I guess because I've just gotten a lot more refined at playing those games over the years. As much as people will tell you that I suck at video games, I don't. We've been over this before. I'm not that bad at video games. Although you couldn't tell that by watching this series where I fuck up on the rego. That was weird. Did you see that? He was weird. He was weird for a sec. That guy's weird. I don't like him. Blow him up. Murder him.
Not enough minerals.
Why would they design her with such like resting bitch voice?
Not enough minerals.
We need more vulture minds. And by more, I mean some. We're also going to want to take advantage of this. Where'd you get hair? We're also going to want to take advantage of our expansion down here as soon as possible, because we're just going to need just a ton of minerals to be able to make any kind of significant impact. Alright, this right here, this is a Dragoon. It's a ranged Protoss unit. It's mechanical. It's their equivalent of, say, the Hydralisk for the Zerg. Just their second tier of basic infantry units. And it's got ranged attacks and whatnot. And it's also mechanical, which I don't know where you tell if it's mechanical in this mode, but it's also mechanical. So we can use Kerrigan's lockdown feature on him. And despite being mechanical, they explode into blood, to blue blood, which is, I think, fun.
Thinking the same thing.
Get a little closer, Kerrigan.
Pleasure.
Like, look at that. It's like their hair. They have like. We'll go into more in their design when we actually get to the Protoss chapters, but they're kind of like, you know, Avatar, the movie with the blue space orgies. They kind of have that going on with their hair, and they, for whatever reason, in this their hair just looks ridiculous. I don't know. It looks like it's just a second spine. They're kind of otherworldly. I do like the three alien conflict with it. Like, yeah, it's another thing. It's in Halo, where you got disgusting, gross, swarm-like aliens, and then you got refined, technologically advanced aliens, and they're both posing an equal threat. I like that aspect a lot to it. All right, can we please have an engineering bay? We also need. Well, first of all, we need these guys to fuck off. We need a. No, not this. We need fire bats. That's a queen. We talked about them briefly before. They come in and they're Zerg jizz launchers. You know, they use. Did we register siege tanks yet? No, okay. Let's go ahead and get some siege tanks going. We're gonna need a little bit of defenses back here. They will come down these ramps, despite the fact they haven't come down yet. Anyways, so, like, I've been playing Requiem, and it's hard. And I've put hours into it because it's hard, but I like it, so I think it's worth the time that I'm putting into it. And today, I got mad at it, and because I was playing a mission, and I had a horse unit that was really trying to train up, and a flying unit came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, you can take that. And because I'm a fucking stupid idiot, I didn't notice that he had a weapon that was really good against horse soldiers, you know, cavaliers. So, needless to say, I lost that unit, so I had to restart the map, and that made me mad, so I just kind of slapped my phone against the palm of my hand while I was, you know, turning off the game, resetting it, and I guess that just corrupted the data enough, because when I did that, it, I started the game, it turned off my phone. The impact of it, I guess, made my phone just stop working. And so when my phone rebooted itself, I went to go play the game, and all my save data had been lost, and I just don't know if it's worth playing it all again, because it's just so hard, and it was just so taxing on me to play it. Like, as a person, it made me hurt to play it, but I still liked it. So, like, I don't know how to feel about it, and I really just don't. I like the way it was going. I was getting good units, but it's so fucking hard. And and it was just the stick that broke the camel's back. I kind of broke down after it. I was just like, why does my life consistently get met with disappointment? Why is there a god out there that sees me and is like, hey, check this fucking shit out, and then destroying my life, and like as a party trick to all of his god buddies? He doesn't really have a reason except that he can get away with it. And I don't know, it just, I mean, I'm exaggerating, of course, that's ridiculous, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like the whole world is against me, and we live in a hell world where the wicked are never punished and the righteous are never given retribution. It's just this constant cycle of strife where I try my best to be a good person and just do things that are nice by me, and yet I keep getting dicked on by the general world. And it's hard to deal with sometimes, you know? It's just hard to deal with. This past weekend, our washer broke down. We were having our good friend old Cameron came into town, and he has this tunic made of bricks. And it was dirty, so we're like, yeah, you can use our washer, and it messed up our washer. That's not exactly what happened. It just fucking, the outlets in that room all kind of shot out. I don't know what happened to make that happen, but that's how it went. Luckily the big super outlet that dryers are traditionally attached to didn't go out. It wasn't connected by the same electrical system, I'm assuming.
Additional supply depots
Oh, I haven't been keeping up with that. What a surprise. I haven't been focused on the game enough to fucking play the game right. But we got all these bunkers that are fucking useless, and I'm stupid for using them, yet I'm gonna use them anyway. Alright, now's about time. What is now about time to fucking do the... We don't want to use all of our soldiers, but let's go ahead and use all of our soldiers and send them down. We're gonna go on a little scouting excursion. We're gonna bring Mines Magoo, Mines McKenzie after he lays out his mines. I'm gonna plant one out here, and he's gonna go with them, and he's gonna bring along Kerrigan. And you, my friend, are gonna come down here and build us a new command center so we can start pumping shit out. You need to build another supply depot. Anyway, so that's the sorry state of affairs that my life is at, and honestly, it's not too bad, because like this isn't a unique situation. Everyone's life sucks in its own special way, and I'm just a bitch for complaining about mine. But damn if I'm not gonna do it anyway. What do you even fucking know? I'm just a little bitch boy who can't keep his feelings in check. I'm gonna build no, I don't need a starport here yet. You just hang out. That's not an efficient use of my resources, but I'm still gonna have him just hang out and eat chips and watch TV and shit. What kind of upgrades we got? Infantry armor? Yes, please. Alright, you got that done. Go ahead and... Actually, we have enough gas, but I think it would be time to build our science facility. Now, where do we want to build it is the question, because I'm not entirely sure. I think right here. The science facility has two add-ons. I briefly mentioned this before. The science facility has two different add-ons. One of which allows you to build ghosts, and the other of which allows you to build, not ghosts, battle cruisers. We've seen the ghost one, the covert ops, and the other one is the machine shop. No, that's lockdown, by the way. That's what lockdown does. Just immobilizes and makes vulnerable any kind of mechanical unit. I'm gonna go ahead and save boobies in my booty, just in case something goes horribly wrong, as it does, and if I'm not prepared for it, I'm gonna get all mad, and I'm gonna pretend like it's the world's fault, but really it's mine for not preparing myself, and then I have to use cheats, and then I look even more like a bitch than I already did. Oh boy, we could probably macro out of the situation, but I don't get to live a happy life. Why should they? That might be pushing the boundaries. Now, about Kerrigan's... What? What?
Your forces are under attack.
I don't think we fought them before. Those are mutalisks. What are you doing, you fools? Those are mutalisks. They're just standard flying units. I don't remember if we fought them before or not. Anyways, the way the Protoss work is they have shields on top of just their general health bars, and I should really be building troops. I don't know why I'm
Your
not.
forces are under attack.
And their shields will regenerate, but their health will not. Oh, geez. Okay, she's fine. All of their buildings are powered by pylons. And so if there's not a pylon near them, there's like a specific range that we can't see, but they can. Go ahead and... no, he's fine. He's dead. Yeah, probably gonna have to retreat on this one. We took down the robotics facility, even though that doesn't mean jack diddly squat. Thing is, their shields will regenerate. Oh, okay, time to bail out. Time to bail out Kerrigan. Thing about Kerrigan's cloak is the Protoss have a detector unit, you know, much like our missile turrets or our science vessels, except it's flying and invisible, so there's no way that we could know where it was before seeing it. Do we have any idle workers doing anything? Or more specifically, not doing anything? Alright, you repair... no, oh, I said attack. Whoops, I should really fix that hotkey, because repair and repair is in this position where I usually have queued to A, so I see the two tools. I'm like, oh, I'll just press A, and then it doesn't work out at all. Alright, this is almost done. When this is done, he's gonna build a starport, and we're gonna have flight attendants be the thing defending this base, and we're gonna have this be our main base of infantry. Battle cruisers are expensive. They're almost as expensive as fucking a well, they're more expensive actually than the command center. They're 400 and some gas rather than just a base 400. So they're incredibly expensive, but also incredibly powerful, as we have seen. It will not be as powerful as... Oh, why do we have so many troops just out and about? You...
Not enough minerals.
Oh, I know what you could do. You can build... not an academy. Whatever this is. Armory. Go for it. We're going to go ahead and start building this... Go and get a science vessel going. Because we need some science vessel. And now... We can have use for the science vessel's other ability as soon as we are capable of fucking researching it. The science vessel's other ability is EMP, which I briefly noted that it can drain energy, and it can. Like, for example, where is Kerrigan? Kerrigan? Oh, there you are. Kerrigan's got energy, and how much she can cloak and how much she can lock down is determined by her fucking thing. Her fucking energy meter. And science vessels are another example of a thing that has a energy meter. And the way the energy meter ends up working is wow, I am just not able to gather my thoughts today. It drains energy, yes, the EMP drains energy, but it also will drain shields on Protoss buildings and weaponry. And units. So if we bring on a science vessel with our assault crew, then we won't have any trouble at all taking down any buildings. Alright, this is currently defenseless, so I'm gonna have our current standing forces go down there and give it a little defense. I think let's get another science vessel going. Because as I said, air superiority is going to be a big thing in this one. Because as you can see, we can barely make any vices down here because transports keep coming in and dropping off troops. So we need race to counter that kind of, you know, buffoonery, and probably want them to go ahead and be able to cloak. Yeah. There was no need for that to be as sassy as it was. Also, a comsat silo probably wouldn't be a horrible idea. Let's go ahead and get ship weapons. No! Yeah. 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 Okay, let's go ahead and get ship weapons. That was ship weapon. Yeah, okay. Because we're gonna be using battle cruisers as we go forward. This should be fine on gas right now. Battle cruisers aren't that taxing on gas. Science vessels are, but the battle cruisers themselves are not. And soon, once we get 2 alcoves of minerals being mined to hell and back, we'll have enough resources to get some battle cruisers going. What was that? Oh, did you just... Hang on, let me look around. That was the sound of a parasite. That's what it is. Basically, that means the Zerg Jizz launchers, they come down and they can put a parasite in a unit, and a parasite doesn't do anything harmful to the unit, but it does allow the Zerg to see everything that the unit can see, so they'll be able to know what's happening in our base. Not a big deal against the AI, because generally they don't give a fuck with what you're doing. They just kind of go and fap about and do their own thing. Let's go ahead and get EMP going. Wow, really? Alright. I don't know why they elected to attack this base instead of the other one, but whichever. Overlords, they have the speed upgrade, fantastic. Why did you run away? Oh, because you were being shot. I guess that would be a decent reason to run away from the battle, but you are, well, I was gonna say you're a soldier, but he's not. He's a scientist. He didn't sign up for this. That's not fair to say that he did sign up for it, because he didn't. Let's go ahead and after this nice little burst of mineral, get a battlecruiser going. First battlecruiser built of the game, Uranus. Oh, that was almost threatening. I almost sweated. There was almost sweat in me. Oh. Nah, they're not a big deal now. However, they will start dropping some fucking overwhelming resistance if we don't do something about them soon. We're probably fine on gas. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. We're probably fine on gas at the time being, unless this geyser gets depleted. Yeah, we got about 2,000 gas, so we really need to worry about getting new gas, because this is the most confuzzling fucking gas in the whole game. Why is it over? Actually, it's not, but it's one of the more confuzzling ones. Why is it just over here by itself? Why are the minerals and the gas so separated? Who the fuck designed that? You're dumb. You should be fired, Gassy Jimmy. That's who it was. It was Gassy Jimmy. Can't fool me. I just know what the fuck Gassy Jimmy's going on about. He's stupid. Stupid Gassy Jimmy. It's not really a good idea to use Irradiate against the Protoss. They only have two. They have 2 units that are biological in this update. Later on, they will get more, but in the base game, which is what we're playing, they only have I was saying words. They were coming out and fluidly and that's what they sound like. Let's go ahead and put a supply depot right there. That's probably a good place for one. I wasn't anticipating. Did you hear his voice? Did you hear his sultry voice? Oh, it was beautiful, wasn't it? Let's go ahead and get ship plating going.
Good day, Commander.
Oh, it makes me want to have babies. Makes you want to just start shitting out babies right now. While I'm just sitting here in this chair, just babies, one after another. Oh my god. the battle cruise. Oh, he's got such a great voice. The voice actor for this is in something else. But it's not coming to mind at the moment. Let's go ahead and... Oh, you are the one who gets a battle cruiser. And then have a homeboy down here build a fucking supply depot. Alright, I think we're getting to a point where we can start to make another assault with our standing air forces. After that battle cruiser builds, we should have enough to be able to makes him kind of strive against them. Because remember, the whole problem against fighting the Protoss is that they have those damn shields and they're hard to pierce. So you can't. They're really hard to harass. Like sending in small squadrons that do just a little bit of pot shots of damage and backing off doesn't really work against the Protoss. Now, all the races have defenses against that. Like the Terrans can repair their buildings, and Zerg buildings actually just heal themselves very slowly. I'll mind you, but the more if you can't, it's hard to just kind of give them little rush tactics. You have to. I'm gonna go ahead and send these guys down south in case we get attacked while we're making our strides against the Protoss. Because knowing the AI, they will absolutely do it because it's a fucking penis. It's a fucking penis. It's a penis. You want to? That's what he sounds like. All right, we're starting to run low on minerals, and God knows how long this mission has been taking. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go in hell to the guy that's still waiting. Now, the Protoss will take little shots. I've mentioned this before, but it bears repeating. The Protoss will take a shot at our at the Zerg with a flying unit. They won't ever use land units, or they'll try to, but they'll always be stopped by us. So we need to keep an eye on that up there. So let's go ahead and put a Wraith up here. The Protoss basically just have a better Wraith as their main. Ah! Okay. the Protoss have basically just a better Wraith for their main air unit. Whoa, what's with these minerals? I don't remember these being here at all. Maybe because by the time you start making an assault on these guys, they're pretty much done with. Alright, let's go ahead and start. I would say focus fire, but probably not a great idea, in all honesty. Alright. Oh, I don't have the EMP set. Fuck. Let's go ahead and... Wait, does the EMP affect my guys? I hope not. Let's find out. Oh, it does! Whoops! Oh, no. Okay, this many race probably would be fine against those guys. Especially when their shields are down like that. But generally it's not a good idea to come at Dragoons with Wraiths. And look at these little silly guys, they can't do anything about it. Oh fuck, oh fuck, no, get out of there. You can't. One-on-one, Wraith versus Dragoon. It's not a good time for the Wraith. It's a good time for the Dragoon, they get a lot of kills. Just cloak if you can, please. Thank you, everybody. Alright, I think it's time for a generic Yamato laser. Oh my god, who's ready? It's also good we have these science vessels, even if their EMP kind of fucked us, because I forgot it affected your own units. That was my bad. That was, but really just these two battle cruisers ought to do a pretty sizable amount of damage, in addition to the race that are already here. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Let's go ahead and get defensive matrix up. Because these guys are dickweeds. Those are scouts. Like I said, pretty much Protoss race. Defense matrices will be very beneficial in this, because we don't want to... Really, we should switch targets. You guys take out the scout, and we'll take out the Dragoons. Let's see here. We got more defensive matrix. Boom. Bada bing. God, just look at this. This is stupid. This is... Oh, he's dying. This is just a stupid amount of resistance. Let's take 1,000 before we need to worry about gas. Did I just accidentally queue? Never mind. I thought I queued the gas station to release troops to down here, but of course it's a gas station, so I didn't do that. It's just people go and buy gas there. It's a gas station. How are you guys doing on energy? And you guys doing on energy? Alright, go ahead and cloak yourselves, fools, and get down here. They might not have any of the cloaked observer units I was talking about earlier. Oh, focus all fire. Focus all fire on that guy. He needs to go. He needs to go. He is objectively just a better Wraith. Like, it's kind of... Wraiths don't stand a chance, just generic mook rank Wraiths. It's not even a competition, honestly. Oh, cruise reporting. Honestly, I need to have... Really, I just need to tell my battle cruisers to go in, just guns blazing, and do their thing. That's a photon cannon. It's a weaker missile turret that can also attack ground targets. Gonna need to go ahead and have our Wraiths, and they're just gonna be our command squadron. We're gonna take, you know, control of them. And while the battle cruisers just go forth and attack. Except not there, you fools. Photon cannons don't have a lot of, you know, energy or a lot of health, so they're generally pretty easy to take down on their own. But don't underestimate them, because they can put on the hurt. They just don't last very long. So ideally, you want to take them out from a distance with something like this Yamato laser, for example. Wow, they are not putting up a lot of resistance, and that kind of scares me. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil, and the devil's like, "Hey, fuck you, bitch." But this many Wraiths should be fine against the one dude. Ah, but that's a little bit more of a problem. Oh no, he's gonna blow up my battle cruiser. Okay. Before you die, go ahead and laser that. There, now he dies with no regrets, because he got to blow something up before he died. Oh boy, there's another damn photon turret. Another photon turret. Oh, here's their equivalent to SCVs. They're called probes. They well, I guess we'll go into that later when we play as the Protoss, or later on we'll fight more Protoss later. The Protoss are really more of a minor presence in the Terran campaign, but in the Zerg campaign, they're much more greater of a presence, and you realize they're not just these scary otherworldly beings. They're a race just like any other that has its weaknesses and benefits to itself, and you know, there's nothing to be scared of. All right, let's go ahead and get some Marines going, because we are starting to run low on gas, and I don't think we're gonna need to like stock up on resources again. Oh boy. I say that. Take him out, everybody, please. Take him out. Okay, everybody, calm down. Okay. We can't Yamato yet. Alright, well, great. Blow him up. More Marines, please. Okay, this is getting a little wacky, if I have to say so myself, you know what I'm saying? It's a little wacky. Oh, I know something that would be beneficial. Maybe better weapons? Yes, thank you for suggesting it. Me. Good old me suggesting smart things as a smart person would do. What are they... I'm gonna cloak them. Cloak. Oh, wait, cloak. Fuck. Wrong button. Whoopsie doopsie. Let's go ahead and I think would be a good idea would be to deliver an EM... Oh, I was... Whoops, I was pressing the wrong button. Go ahead, deliver an EMP onto Caesar, and then take that time to go and blow up that building, because that is their main base of operations. That is the equivalent of a command center to them. How we doing on... Oh, fucking hell, dude. Piss off, mate. I think now would also be a good time to laser that building over there, because we don't want to cause a ruckus later. Bada bing. I'm sorry if I'm just stating what's going on. As I said, I'm really recording this out of necessity, because I am fucking neurotic, as I've said before, and I want to upload every single day, because that's something, you know, that fulfills my fucking life, and it's a harder and harder thing to find these days. Insufficient investment in gas. You feel like a big man? You feel like a big man, Adjutant, saying that to me? Insufficient investment in gas. You feel strong? I feel smart. You feel important? I hope so, because you're a cunt. I'm sorry, there was no need to say that. Okay, never mind. Going to that story would be too much, but I have a story about a cunt. Not like a human body part cunt, but like a shitty person cunt. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me now? You you're picking out what I'm putting down? Let's go ahead and just build more troops. I know I was like, oh, air support priority is all you need on this one, but like, fuck it. Troops. Build them. Make them happen. We want to keep that wraith up there because troops don't cost gas, and I don't want to go mine more gas. Something about me, something in me screams adamantly, gas is for losers, fuck school, eat Gogurts. so I'm just gonna come in with guns and see how that fares for me. Oh, it turns out not well. It turns out not well because my battlecruisers are assholes, and they don't give a damn about the little guy. They don't care about the little guy running around getting his butt impaled. His butt impaled by some guys. The thing about Zealots is they do aim specifically for the anus. They're kind of cruel in that way, and that they aim specifically for the anus. They're monsters, you see. Let's go ahead and put a stop to that right now. Can anyone EMP that? Not EMP, but like that's a Stargate. That's the equivalent of a spaceport for them, and we want to get rid of that. Go ahead and make that happen. And also maybe EMP over there. Boom, EMP. All right, blow him up, kill him, murder him. Do we have any wraiths left? Oh, that's the opposite of good. Actually, it's perfectly fine. Never mind. More troops, please. All right, you're done. Go back to the mines, to the camps. That's where they go. The camps, the camp mines. Have we, battlecruisers? Have we given up on the prospect of making any kind of progress here? I certainly hope not, because this guy's about to fucking die unless I can do. You think you're so cute. Alright, well. They done their job. Just go ahead and defensive matrix that guy. Yeah. Eat a dick. Alright, are they coming down? Good. Let's just keep building pieces of me, boy. Just more Marines. More Marines than we'll ever need. Is the fiscal policy here. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just recording this out of necessity because we were supposed to, well, I say we were supposed to, I basically said, hey, can we record Fire Emblem anytime this week? I know it's been like a couple weeks since we recorded it, and everyone's like, no, we have jobs and lives and we can't do it. Sorry, Brennan. And I had to put on a face like, okay, thank you. But they, it really tears me up inside. You know what I'm saying? It really makes me feel that existential hurt. Yeah, but it really hurts me inside because I can't do the thing that I yearn for. Oh, okay, all right, that's cool, I guess. That's a Zerg Ultralisk. It is by far their hardiest, most powerful unit that is completely reserved to late game, and I guess it's late game now because there's the Ultralisk. You can see that with his talons, he is lighting a fire in our soul. I would say it'd be best to cloak Kerrigan and send her after them, as evidenced by me doing exactly that. But actually, Kerrigan's not a good contestant against this because they also have overlords sitting around, which are detector units. They're transports as well as detectors. So really just a general son of a bitch is what they really are. That's the real definition of an overlord. Also, what's happening? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. That right there. And also, I don't have any... Oh, fuck. Well, I think let's go ahead and save just in case. Yeah, just in case. But I think the... Wait, what? What? All those Zerg buildings you go after by supply depot? The hell's wrong with you, mate? I mean, I guess I don't feel comfortable sending in Marines after them because like the Marines are gonna. I guess we're just gonna. Oh. I know, I'll send in a battle cruiser after him. That'll work out just fine, I'm sure. Well, joke's on him while he's distracted being an asshole. Actually, both of these battle cruisers could probably go after him. Yeah. Send in the cavalry, you know what I'm saying? Battle cruisers are gonna come up here. The other base is up in this corner. Battle cruisers are gonna come down that lane, and our troops are gonna come down the center lane. They're gonna come up through up here. The troops, bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah, you feel like a big man? You feel like a big man today? No, stop it! No! No! Bad tank! Stop it! Okay, I think the tank has been satiated. Its lust for blood has been perceived.
Additional supply depots
Yeah, I guess I should go ahead and build that. How we doing? We're good? Okay. We're gonna send our battle cruisers up here, of course, with our dudes. I need to gather my thoughts. Where's go ahead and send the Marines to our middle, and while they're distracted with our battle cruisers coming in and causing a ruckus, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep saying you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? While our battle cruisers are busy causing a ruckus, and the Protoss is dealing with that and is generally going wild and crazy dealing with that, we're gonna send in a couple squads of Marines up the shaft here. You know what I'm saying? Up the shaft, up their shaft. Oh, who died? Oh, I didn't realize they were being attacked from below. Boom. Okay, well, that could have gone better, but... And that kind of also... Oh, I'm sorry, I leaned back. That kind of also revealed our plans to them, although I don't think they're intelligent enough. Oh, now we're out of gas. All right, well, we shouldn't have to worry about that for another 1,000 gas or so. We have... See what I have to deal with. See what I have to deal with this naggy fuck. How much better would this game be if like the adjutant was instead like the Fonz going, "Hey, I need more shit." It probably not much better because that would get equally as old, but I don't know. I'd feel better. Look at them! Look at them run away like little spiders. They don't even know what's going on. Yeah, they're stupid. All right, let's go ahead and. We don't need the defense matrix yet. Oh, back up. Just go ahead and blast them with a Yamato laser. Alright, we're gonna reserve our Yamato lasers. We're gonna be active in this approach, and then we'll be less active in the Marine approach. Should be fine now. Let's go ahead and set up defense matrices. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm not exactly sure if defense matrices operate purely on damage or if they operate on time. And I guess we're just not gonna find out because I didn't invest in that idea. Let's go ahead and Yamato that. No reason to leave it alive. Yeah, this could be going better. There we go. More often than not, a Master Marines is an answer to all of life's problems. Oh, look at this one little sad guy underneath the fan. Oh, he's so sad. Oh, what's happening? Oh my god, guys. Okay, you know... Fuck them. I was gonna say let's abandon this base, but I was gonna like contemplate like, do we even need this base? But they lived anyway, so the point is mute. I was gonna say, just fuck them. We don't need that base, and then leave 1,000 people to die because Kerrigan's not even there. Kerrigan's far away, with good reason, because the Zerg do get really nasty in their attacks. Like they start to go ham, you know what I'm saying? Not the good kind of ham, like the anti-Semitic kind of ham. So like that's some bad boy ham. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the thing that I'm saying is you know what I'm saying. That's how you know what I'm saying. Any Yamato lasers? Let's blow more things up. Completely unnecessary Yamato. Boom. Look at that stupid little man running around. He can't even, like, you can see the ways that this was set up so that you'd want to use air units, because all their land units are produced down here and all their air units are produced down here. So there's like this dichotomy to it, and taking out one base makes the other one much easier to take out. And I always just go after the one in this corner first. They're about the same difficulty to take on. I guess this one's more pertinent. I usually go for this one because, you know, this one produces most of the air units. Even though this one does have a Stargate, it's weird. Like, campaign units, I don't think their buildings are always in the same place, so I don't think they build their own buildings, so there has to be a lot of tricky AI play in place, like, you know, tricks to make sure you don't get overwhelmed immediately because their base is established and yours isn't very well. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong about all that. Kerrigan, kill your own troop, please. Thank you. Kill that one too. Thank you. This one? Good. That one. Oh, that one's hardy, but that one, yes. Man, I really hope this doesn't come to bite me back in the ass soon. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and send our guys on. Oh, we lost. Did we lose a battlecruiser? Oh, I see what happened. He came down here and contended with the thing because I was busy making Kerrigan kill our own allies. It didn't work out for him. Didn't work out for you, did it? Did it, you fuck? You stupid fucking man. I'm in control here. I'm the one. I am the one. Don't need a gun to get respect because my peers are dead. So I don't need respect of a dead man. I wonder if I can... Hang on. Yeah, go ahead and Yamato that guy.
Base is under attack.
What's happening? Oh, shit. Wait. Yes! Okay, Okay, this could be really bad. But Kerrigan's down here, so it should be fine.
Base is under attack.
Advancing on this position. We need immediate evac.
Belay that order. We're moving out.
What? You're not just gonna leave him.
All ships prepare to move away from Tarsonis on my mark.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done.
Base is under attack.
Signal the fleet to take us out of orbit. Now.
Commander? Jim? What the hell is going on up there?
Base is under attack.
It'd be a pleasure.
It ended with her blowing up a guy. So yeah, interesting developments. Kerrigan has been abandoned on that planet, and I really hope that doesn't come back to bite Megs in the... Oh, we know what's gonna happen. Oh, fuck yeah! Heart of the Swarm, let's go! See you next time.